and was stunned to discover that John, the painter before her, bore an uncanny resemblance to her younger brother, the young general, as he had been in childhood. Seeing that he desperately needed money to treat his mother's illness, she bought the painting out of compassion. But when she returned home and opened the frame, she found the style of the painting was identical to the one hanging in her brother's study. She immediately informed her brother, Sean, who instantly recognized the painting's style as matching that of his long-lost beloved. Learning the seller was a 9-year-old Sean, he immediately suspected that this boy might be his own son. 10 years prior, when the young commander Sean was gravely wounded, he was rescued by Mia, the daughter of a peasant family. During the month he hid in her thatched cottage to recover. They quickly fell in love and pledged their lives to each other. Given the complex turmoil outside, he did not reveal his identity to Mia, choosing instead to return for her once the situation stabilized. After recovering, Sean returned to seize military control. Yet when he came back, Mia vanished without a trace. Unbeknownst to him, Mia's father had sold her to a wealthy merchant over 60 years old. Having fallen pregnant out of wedlock and given birth to a son, Mia became a servant in the merchant's household. Fortunately, her son inherited Sean's astonishing talent for ink painting. The merchant not only profited handsomely from John's paintings, but also had his own son impersonate the child prodigy. This arrangement allowed both mother and son to survive. One day, as John watched his mother near death, the merchant still refused to seek medical treatment for her. He broke free from his chains, stole one of his paintings, and slipped out of the woodshed. He planned to sell it to buy medicine for her, leading to the scene at the beginning of the video. Yet when he finally procured the medicine, he was caught by the merchant's servants. John was once again locked in the woodshed, just as the mother and son seemed destined to be beaten to death by the merchant. At the critical moment, the merchant received news. The all-powerful Northwest King had taken a fancy to his son's paintings, and was now heading to their estate. The merchant spared their lives for the moment, but John, desperate to cure his mother, sneaked out of the woodshed once more. He collided head-on with the young commander, Sean, who had come searching for his son. Seeing this, the merchant, fearing exposure, ordered John locked up immediately. John could only kneel on the ground, repeatedly kowtowing, begging the merchant to send a doctor to treat his mother. The young commander, seeing the merchant fly into such a rage over a child, immediately demanded an explanation. The merchant claimed John was born to one of his servants, imprisoned for theft, and had now escaped. He then ordered John to be dragged away. Amid the struggle, John's jade pendant accidentally fell to the ground. The young marshal recognized it as identical to the one he had given his beloved, and realized his own pendant had vanished. He snatched the pendant from John, demanding to know why it was on him. The merchant added, "You saw it too. This is stolen goods. John is truly a thief. He must have snatched it when he collided with Sean earlier." John retorted that the pendant was his own, a keepsake from his father, demanding its return. To punish John for theft, he ordered him taken away for 20 strokes of the cane. He then went eagerly to meet the child prodigy of ink painting, unaware that his jade pendant had been left behind at the young marshal's residence. Fortunately, his sister, upon discovering it, fully understood the pendant's significance to the young marshal. She immediately decided to send it to him without delay. Meanwhile, the young marshal, upon meeting the child prodigy, noticed that the boy's paintings. After some flattery, he deliberately posed several questions to the prodigy, only to find the boy utterly unable to answer. Suspecting another artist was behind the work, he ordered the boy to paint another piece before his eyes. Terrified, the boy could barely steady his brush, just as the wealthy merchant and his son trembled in fear. The young marshal's sister arrived. Young Marshal Sean asked his sister why she was here, and replied that he had rushed off so quickly. He'd left such an important item at home. She then handed him the jade pendant. Only when he saw his sister produce the very jade pendant he'd left behind at home, did the young marshal realize John's words were true. He immediately demanded the merchant reveal John's whereabouts. Unbeknownst to him, John was about to have his legs broken by the merchant's servants, while his mother faced imminent abuse. Fortunately, the young marshal arrived just in time. Witnessing the mother and son about to be humiliated, the enraged young marshal drew his weapon, directly warning them to stop their actions. The servants froze in terror at the sight, and John and his mother were saved.